Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is John, and on this channel guys I showcase places that I travel to and also get to share some life lessons that I get along the way. And on this day guys I got to visit a place called the Needles, where you can see some lovely cliffs, some lovely landscapes, and also do a chairlift, which is very lovely. So come along guys and let's experience this beautiful place together. If you can consider liking and subscribing guys, that will be very important, because that's the way you can support me to continue showing these videos and coming to spend some time with you guys. At the moment we are at 193 subscribers, but the aim is to get to 500 subscribers by December guys. If you can help me get there, I'll be most grateful, and it will be a good Christmas present for me. So please consider subscribing and telling others about this lovely channel. Thank you. I still work full time, and this job keeps me occupied during the week. So sometimes I'm not able to do videos as much as I would want to. But the aim at the moment is to put out a video once every 2 weeks. So guys, look out for my videos every 2 weeks, every fortnight, as I go to different places and also get to share some life lessons that I have learned along the way, or some reflections that I have when I go out visiting. To me, visiting is like therapy, and whenever I go to see a place, I get to read and try to understand a lot about that place, the history of the place, try to soak in that place as much as I can, and also take some lovely videos for you guys. So I also get to share with you the views and my thoughts at that time, so that we can sort of learn together and be a community. I can learn from you when you comment, but you can also learn from me when I'm putting out the videos. So guys, feel free to comment on the videos, like, share, and subscribe. And on this day, I was seated with my son, and it was also the first time I discovered that just like me, he also has a fear of heights, because he kept saying that we might fall down. And because I was filming holding the phone, he was like, what if the phone slips from your hand and falls to the ground? I actually realized that sometimes we pass on some of the negative things in our lives to our children. But I kept comforting him that we should be fine, and it was a lovely sight anyway. So I tried to distract his mind to focus on the beautiful views in front of us. I come from an African country called Zimbabwe, and whenever I visit there, I also get to visit places as well. So usually I put those visits as clips on my channel. So be on the lookout for some short clips on my channel where I get to showcase my travels in Zimbabwe. But the next time I'll be in Zimbabwe, I hope to do a complete video of the places that I would visit when I go there, because it's a lovely place. Believe you me, I think everyone should visit Africa, and much more importantly Zimbabwe, once in their lifetime. Zimbabwe is a landlocked country. We are surrounded by other countries. So a thing that the UK has given me at the moment is the ability to experience what the sea looks like, what a beach would look like. So for that, I'm very grateful because Zimbabwe, the country I come from, is landlocked. So getting to experience what a port looks like, for me, that has been a good adventure, something good that has happened to me because I came to the UK. I love the UK, and living here has been a great privilege. It has given me some experiences that I never thought I would have in this lifetime. So for that, I'm very grateful. Wonderful people, wonderful culture, a strong emphasis of their culture. They appreciate their heroes, and their history is well documented. That I'm grateful, and I've learned a lot living here. But the plan, or my plan, is to go back home at some point. After working here, the plan is to go back home and settle there. So the plan is to learn as much as I can, see as much as I can here, so that when I go back home, I have something to think about, good memories, and also probably implement some of the ideas that I see here, if it's ever practical to implement them back home. Yeah, so that's the plan, to go back to Africa. I miss the rains in Africa. And living in the UK has also shown me that each country has its own challenges. The challenges might differ, but each country has its own challenge, whether first world, second world, or third world country. Each country has its own specific challenges. And having noticed that, I have seen that as communities, as societies, we are better off thinking about solutions to our challenges. And if you are business minded like me, in those challenges and in trying to find the solutions, that's when you get to make a living. That's when you get to make a business. So, yeah, coming to this first world country has just given me that idea that when you solve challenges, you actually create a business for yourself, you make the community better, but you also get to make a living out of it. Yeah. In my last video, I talked about black tax, the last two videos, in fact. And my view on black tax is, as much as you can, yeah, consider helping your family and friends and relatives. But the trick is to do what you can. When you find that you are now helping out of debt, accumulating huge amounts of debt, and having to work endless shifts to fill those holes, probably it means you are doing much more than you are supposed to be doing, because you need that balance of being able to help others, but also considering the foundation that you need to lay for yourself and your children after you. Yeah. The last thing you want is for your children to struggle or to end up in poverty when you are gone. So yeah, there is that balance where you need to help others, but also make sure you invest time in building your own foundation. It's also good to just make sure that your help goes a long way and to ask the important questions. It's not always where people need help in form of finance. Sometimes it's just a word of wisdom that is needed, or some good advice for someone to just go by and implement a solution on their own. So, yeah, you need to ask the important questions and also try to help in a way that is sustainable. For example, if someone needs, say, a few £100 to buy a machine that is going to generate them some income, you are better off helping that person to buy that machine so that they continue living for themselves, they become independent. Yeah, because in as much as you can give fish to a man, it's also good to train them to fish. Otherwise, if you continue giving them fish, they'll come back to you multiple times for more fish. So, yeah, it's always good to look at the areas that you are helping. Sometimes you just need that seed to plant that seed and people become independent, which is a good thing. I like for people to be independent, to live their own lives. It also preserves their dignity. If they are earning their own money, working for themselves, that's dignity. Yeah, yeah, much better. Considering your own needs is not being selfish, it's just being practical. You can only help others if you yourself are standing on a firm ground. Because the last thing you want is to topple over yourself or fall down over as you are trying to help others. So the thing is, you need to be on firm ground yourself. So managing your resources very well is important, because if you manage your resources very well, you are in a better position to help others. But if you are reckless, it means you can only help here and there. But if you invest time in actually doing the right things with your finances as well, budgeting, saving, it means you are able to help others in the long run. Yeah, makes sense, isn't it? You can help some people sometimes, but you cannot always help everyone at all times because the resources are limited. So you need to be at peace with the fact that you cannot always help people every time they come to you looking for help. Yeah, and sometimes when you fail to help somebody because you are not in a position to help them, they still find their way and do whatever they wanted to do anyway. So you have to be at peace with that fact. And you also need to look out for emotional blackmail. This is whereby someone sort of manipulates, wants you to feel bad by using certain reasons to say you should help me. Maybe they're a sibling or they are a parent. They can even say, because I gave birth to you, you need to help me every time I come to ask for help, which is not practical at all. So in as much as you need to be emotional, we have emotions. So when we listen to people, our emotions kick into effect, but you also need to use your voice of reason. It's important to use the voice of reason. Yeah, very important, I think. I just like the sound of water, the sound of waves crashing on the banks or on the seashore. It's just a good feeling for me. I will never get enough of this. Anytime I visit the sea, I can't get enough. I just want to hear more and more of this. And one of these days, I hope I'll own a seaside mansion so that I can hear these waves anytime I want to. Yeah. Thanks, guys, for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.